Yo, once again, we back. This is with Just the Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
You know, we can't do work Sundays without my dog, the big Drew Money on the boards, man.
How y'all feeling?
Cool.
Cool, calm and collected. For real. Hey, man, it's been a good week, man. How y'all week been?
Pretty good. Finally got vaccinated. So, yeah, man. Decided it was the best move with all the shit going on out here.
Hey,
Didn't
man,
want to, but sometimes we got to do the things that we don't want to do, man.
I'm vaxxed up too, man. Vax boys.
So did vax that thing up make y'all decision?
Oh, no.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, my God. Man. I forgot about all the propaganda. You forget about all that shit when you actually go get it. Like, oh my God. Shit, man. We done vaxxed that thing up, man. No, man. Oh, no. No, we really vaxxed that thing up, man.
Y'all really did.
Damn.
But big ups to y'all, man. How did it make you feel though?
A little fatigue first day, then next day I was good.
Yeah, same thing, man. I felt like when I first caught COVID, like I felt like that, but that was like for that first day. And then.
I mean, it actually gave me like a couple of symptoms because I normally don't get sick. So, like I had a little congestion, a little fever, chills, but after that next day I was good.
Nigga been tired as hell.
Yeah,
but,
tired.
You know, we back, man. Saturday, I just spent the most of the day chilling. Friday was more like I was out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I told y'all boys, like, hey, I'm just about to grab me some weed and take it in, bro. I'm out of it, bro. Like, but
Yeah, because I got the shot Wednesday. I was good up until about probably that night going into the morning. Then, you know, I lamped the whole day Thursday, and then I was back good Friday. I was good. You know, took some, Tylenol, some cough syrup, and, you know, I was back like I never left. They say the second one is the one that do it, though, the second shot. Because I got the Moderna one, so you got to get it twice, and then you'll be done. So I go get that, like, in September, beginning of September.
Yeah, me too. So we got us around the same time, so we probably a day
September
apart.
2nd is the date.
I got to go on the 4th. So, yeah, we like 2 days apart. So. Yeah, man, we did it.
I mean, naturally, I did just to see all the shit that's going in motion as far as, they mandating certain shit. Like in New York, you can't even get into clubs or gyms without a vaccination. So I figured, man, if they're going to start implementing that, it's just going to be a matter of a time before they do it with that, traveling. And, you know, if I got to go somewhere, then, you know.
That's my main thing, the traveling thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I won't be able to move around. And it's like, I get both sides of the argument as far as, like, you know, either wanting to.
If I got to go somewhere, I got to go somewhere.
And I got to, you know what I'm saying? For me and my life.
Because I'm not vaccinated. So it's just like, you know, I didn't want to get the Pfizer one because I heard you got to get that shit like every 6 months
shots
now.
And shit. Like,
yeah, so
with all that.
Went to pull up the CVS. They had Moderna, so I was in and out probably 15 minutes.
I was in there about to get it, and this old white dude, he was like, yo, be careful, man. I almost passed out. I was like, yo, you gonna tell me this Ashley's about to put this shit in my arm? Like,
I mean, the shit not bad, though. I mean, it's like a prick, but it do make your arm feel, like, dead.
Yeah. My shit been numb as hell. Like,
Make you feel numb. But, I mean, as far as, because y'all know me. I don't really get sick like that, so I started feeling the congestion and shit like that. I was like, Then I started feeling a little fever, a little muscle ache. But I mean, those are the symptoms of COVID, right? I'm assuming.
Muscle ache, that cold chill shit. Like
Yeah.
I felt the same.
I had some chills.
I was like, man, I know these niggas ain't just give me a doses of COVID. Like,
I mean, that's basically what it is.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I'm back.
They say the second one is usually the one that, you probably pretty much gonna need a dedicated day to just not doing nothing because it's gonna put you on your ass. But I mean, hey, I'm built for it. It is what it is. So let's get into this versus shit, man. What y'all think? Who wanna go first? Drew, what you thought?
Y'all pick me first? All right. Yo. Dipset got washed, man. I won't say washed, but I mean, honestly, best verses. Let me just say that. On both sides, best verses out the one top 3.
Seems like we say that every time a new one come around.
But nah, this shit was just, I mean, I don't know, maybe because it was in the Madison Square Garden and it just was like a real life, like, it was just great to see this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, like, they killed that shit, bro. Like, that's it. That's just it. The end. For me. Next.
Great verses. Like you say, we do say this shit every time, but I mean,
yeah, it seemed like the next one takes the title.
Me personally, like, I do feel like this is one of the ones though. Like, we talk about like when we really look at verses as like your whole, I'd have to say it is at least top 5 or top 3 out of all of them. You'd have to put it there. So no.
Are we strictly judging on performance going forward?
I'm judging off both. I had Lox. I had Dipset winning.
When did it get out of hand for you? Because I got the list right here.
Out
So
of hand.
out the gate they played "Fuck You," then Dipset played "I'm Ready," then Lox played "Band for TV," then Dipset played "Crunk Music." Then they played "Started Something" by DMX. Then "Suck It or Not." Now at this point, I got them up 2-1.
Who up 2-1?
Dipset. I gave them "Crunk Music" and "Suck It or Not."
I didn't even give them that.
So you didn't get, how many rounds did you give them?
So you said, hold on, they did Crunk Music versus what? Versus Started Something?
No. Round 1 was "Fuck You." Let's go round by round. So "Fuck You" versus "I'm Ready."
I got "Fuck You" over that.
All right, so then "Band from TV" versus "Crunk Music."
If we being fair, I'll get at the Crunk Music.
"Started Something" versus "Suck It or Not."
Started Something.
Mighty D Block versus Santana's Town.
Mighty D Block.
I get it to Santana's Town. So now we 2-2.
All right, so this is where everybody apparently say this is where it started getting ugly for them. So who shot your freestyle versus "Get 'Em Girls" and "Live My Life"?
I ain't gonna lie, man. That who shot him freestyle was kind of heavy, man. It's the performance and it's what he was talking about in the freestyle. Didn't he drop that freestyle around the time Cameron got shot?
I don't even remember this freestyle, to be honest with you.
That's a classic Jada freestyle though. The Who Shot You freestyle.
I don't remember when he dropped it. I don't know if that was around the time when Cameron had his situation. So then we got Reservoir Dogs and Blood Pressure versus Pull It, 357, and The Rock.
I got Reservoir Dogs.
So 24 Hours to Live versus G's Up.
24 Hours to Live.
Chest to Chest Freestyle versus Bout It, Part 3.
I'll give it About It.
So Dope Money versus Welcome to New York.
Welcome to New York. I have to give it that one.
I'll give that to Dipset. Welcome to New York.
So New York versus Certified Gangsters.
New York.
So No Ideas Original Freestyle versus We Fly High.
That was the Styles P freestyle, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you put it against We Fly High, then I give it to We Fly High.
So All About the Benjamins versus Dipset Anthem.
All About the Benjamins.
Wild Out versus Killer Cam.
Wild Out.
You gonna get Wild Out over Killer Cam?
Yeah. That's not even a laughable thing. Like that was a better song, bro. Like
Wild Out is not better than Killer Cam, but all right.
I mean, we can agree to disagree.
Kiss Your Ass Goodbye versus Salute and 848.
I'll give it to Kiss Your Ass Goodbye.
Felony Niggas versus Old Boy and Hey Ma.
I'll give that to Old Boy, Hey Ma.
All right, so Ride or Die Bitch, Honey, Jenny from the Block, Family Affair, Good Love, Knock Yourself Out versus Summer with Miami.
The Loxes washed them that round. That was the same round Joel set them niggas up.
Good Times mixed with 5 on it versus Santana and Murder Murder.
Good Times.
World War III, All for the Love, Rough Riders Anthem, Get At Me Dog, Last Day versus Down and Out.
Lox on that round too.
The Champ is Here, Made You Look, Money, Power, Respect, By Your Side, Come Through, Put Your Hands Up, Blackout, We Gon' Make It versus I Really Mean It.
Yeah, Lox won.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 rounds for the Lox.
Yeah, that's fair.
So where did you think Dipset messed up at?
Just overall, they weren't in sync. They didn't play what they were supposed to play. Like as far as when they played it and just overall, like they just want it was a lack of preparedness, man.
I felt like Jada came prepared. I felt like he carried the battle like I said he would for them, and he did that. He had a great performance. I just felt like because the crowd really was fucking with Dipset up until probably that had to have been around Down and Out going into I Really Mean It. That's when they started booing Cam's DJ. But other than that, the crowd was fucking with both parties. I think it just started getting... I think Jada really is a great performer, and he knows how to control the narrative. Because he started talking about why y'all rapping over y'all... Like, when did it become a thing to not rap over the words with the verses? Niggas been doing that. Niggas haven't just been playing the instrumental and rapping the song or singing the song. Like, they rap or they sing over their words. So that just became a big thing. Oh, y'all not... After every round, it was like, oh, y'all rapping over y'all songs. They could have stayed at home and played album music for that. Like,
that's cool, but they still was fumbling with the words.
What songs was UL's fucking up?
All of them, damn near until about the end. Like, you saw it too. Like he fumbled. He was fumbling over a lot of shit. Either he didn't know it or he was just fumbling. Like they was like him and Zeke was looking goofy up there at some points, bro. I
mean, I didn't look for Zeke to do anything. He's a hype man.
I mean, but bro, you're 46, bro. Like you look kind of crazy as the jester right now, bro. Like I don't even think he should have been up there. He should have been up there, but not with the mic. He wasn't needed.
I didn't even think he was gonna come out.
I think from the intro alone, like
they set the tone.
Like yeah, they came in like fucking. This was like WWE, goddamn, like her entrance way and all that shit. Then Dipset, like it took like 15 minutes for them niggas to get the whole entourage to come through the fucking crowd, and it's like, yo, where the fuck are these niggas at? Like for real, that's where the DJ started fucking up at. That at the very beginning, the nigga fucked up, and it just continued to go on from there. Like it was at points where niggas were booing the DJ, like Mike said. Like,
is it the DJ or is it the act with the DJ? Because you supposed to rehearse your shit. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to, go over your plan. Like at some point, we got to stop blaming the DJ. Like the artists are responsible too.
Yeah, I mean they came through the crowd, which, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get the point of that shit, but
I mean, if a DJ fuck up a transition or he not playing right, that's on the DJ. I mean, we seen Big throw a fucking bottle at a DJ on stage because he was fucking up a transition.
Yeah.
So I mean,
but
I would not put that on the artist.
I don't think
now performance wise,
it just don't look like they was prepared.
I mean, performance wise, if they want to, I never really cared about the performance because I always judge off the songs. Now, going forward, if people want to judge off performance, that's fine. Like I just judge off the songs. I didn't feel like they played the better songs. But Jada shut the shit down. You know, they did what they supposed to do. They was more clean with it. So they get the dub off that, that's fine. But I still don't feel like they played the better songs. Like if somebody was to read me off this list, I don't see how they won.
Yeah. But they did.
Yeah.
Ultimately. And then
Performance.
I had Dipset winning. They were supposed to win. They just didn't win. Like
I didn't know what to expect, but it gave me everything.
I think it turned left when Jada had this little speech before the New York song.
Yeah. Let me talk. Hey,
Because it was just like,
oh,
you know, I don't stay in Miami, I don't be in Colorado, and
I
then
in
you got
New
the
York.
beat playing in the background, and then they just going crazy with that. So it's just like, I mean, that's how you carry it.
Yeah, but I mean, if we being fair, Cam one of the biggest shit talkers in rap history too. So I mean, I expected that energy on both sides. Like I can't just go with Jada control the narrative when this whole career Cameron controlled narratives too.
I mean, I want to come to a versus.
Like, I mean, in beefs, yeah, he has, and we.
But I'm not talking about a versus.
Nah,
though.
but it's when beef is a versus too, bro. Like
No, it's not. It's not.
When you go against
Beef
somebody, what is it?
Beef is about versus
when
is
you
about.
have a rap battle with somebody, what is it? Man?
It's not a beef.
It's a battle.
It's a
a
battle,
battle is
but
a battle, bro. Like we're not about to.
But a beef
do
is
all
not
this
a battle.
Changing the rules, shit, man.
It's
like,
not changing the rules. A beef is not a battle, bro.
a battle is a battle. Rap battle is a rap battle.
Yeah,
when he
but
went
it's not
against
a
50
beef.
Cent, it's
Like,
a
stop
battle.
saying
When he
beef,
went
bro.
against Jay-Z, it was a rap battle. When he beat Jay-Z, so how can he not beat the Lox? You know what I'm saying? Like he's
I don't
been
know
one
what
of the
you're
top.
talking about right now. to
No,
be
I'm
honest
talking
with you.
about a battle, bro. Like I'm talking
But
about
you
a battle.
said beef.
Man, rap battles, the same shit to me. Like
Okay.
you know what I'm talking about, bro. He throughout his career, he's been one of the top shit talkers in rap history. This is not nothing that's new to the world. This is Cameron. This is why niggas fuck with Cameron. We can't do this whole Jadakiss control the narrative. Cameron been doing this shit for 20 years. I expected this on both sides. Bruh. Like they were slated to win. All they had to do was stick to their game plan and do what they're supposed to do. They didn't do it.
And rap the songs. That's it.
They didn't do all that shit.
I didn't really care about the extra
They didn't do
talking.
all that shit. They didn't. They just didn't do it correctly. They lost. That's just what happens.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the talking from Jada. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, this is rap, bro. Like niggas gonna talk. Niggas gonna talk, bro. Like they gonna do that. These New York niggas, bro, they gonna do that. They gonna do that, bro. I'm sorry, like they gonna do that.
I ain't really got nothing else. I mean, that's
there's
about it.
nothing else. They lost. Like it is. It is what it is.
I mean, just going forward, I guess we don't really got to discuss no songs because if that's the
We
case,
discussed
then
the songs. They lost 12-8.
I'm talking about going forward because then at that point, anybody can win a versus if it's just based off performance. So if anybody can come into a battle now and not just play their songs, that's all I'm asking.
Bro, you asked me.
I'm asking if going forward, can somebody just play their songs? That's what I'm asking.
You just asked me the song straight up, and they lost 12-8. They had the opportunities the same way the Lox had the opportunities to play 4 and 5 songs at a time, and they didn't. They lost. They lost, bro.
No, not based off this list.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They lost 12-8.
If Jada would have just played the freestyle, nobody would have said nothing.
Bro,
he would have had rap with the freestyle.
Bro, Cameron got shit. He got shit to prove to pick from too. Like this shit was an even kill match, bro. I'm not going with this whole. They went in
13-6.
freestyle battles and all this other shit. No, bro, they Dipset got a deep catalog too.
I had them 13-6.
Like we making up excuses for these niggas at this point, bro. Like
I'm not doing no excuse. I had them 13-6 based off the list.
Well, based off what we just read just now, they lost 12-8. I had Dipset winning. They didn't win.
So I'm saying going forward, can somebody just play their songs at the verses? Do they have to rap with their song? Do they have to sing with their song? That's what I'm asking. Do an artist have to do that? Yes or no?
Man, they do what they want to do if it's going to make them win. We saw Jadakiss do this against Fabulous too. He had better songs and a better performance then too. Was it a problem then?
I'm talking about for you. You watching it. If you go into the next battle.
All that matters to me, like niggas playing their songs. If the song better, then the song better. But if the nigga song better and the performance better, then I gotta give it to this nigga too. Like I just had to.
Okay.
Obviously, these niggas over here laxed and looking goofy and shit. These niggas is bouncing around and just looking crazy. And these niggas actually putting on a show and watching y'all on the song. I gotta give it to these niggas. That's just the fair thing.
I ain't mad at that. I'm just cool with a nigga coming in there playing they shit. Now, if somebody come in there, they rap over their instrumental to the beat, and they rap their words, and cool.
And that's cool. But if you still fumbling over the instrumental too, then you gotta be held accountable for that. That's just what it is. Cameron got booed. This nigga tried to freestyle and choked. Like, all this gotta be held into consideration, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You tried to match Jadakiss with a freestyle and you still fumbled. Like, let's not forget that too. Like, all of this shit, bro. You got Jim Jones falling off stage. Like, these niggas looking crazy up there. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
I went back and watched that shit too. So I mean,
Y'all watched it yesterday too.
I probably watched that shit probably about 4 times now.
you watched it 4 times.
This shit is that good. Honestly,
That shit is good, bro.
honestly, that shit is that good to me.
Not even just because niggas win or lose. Like, this is a good moment for rap. Like, I just felt it was a good moment. Like, take away the whole win and losing shit. Like,
I mean, well, Fat Joe said Cam almost didn't even come out.
yeah.
So I don't know if they really not even really fucking with each other like that. And that's why I give the plus to Lox, because they was more in tune with each other.
You can just tell a difference in the energy, bro. Like, you can just tell.
It didn't really look like, after Fat Joe said that, it was like, okay, well, Michael Buffer called them niggas out and they came out, what, 4 minutes later? 5 minutes later?
Jewels and Jim came out first, then Cameron came out. That shit look crazy to me. Lox came out all as a unit.
As a unit, and they rapped each other's lyrics. You know what I mean? Like, each niggas knew each other's bars and shit. Like, that shit was a union, like a brotherhood versus like just some niggas like just fucking. I don't know, man. That shit just.
I mean, I thought the shit was gonna be way better than I expected, just off the fact of how the shit started.
Yeah.
Because the DJ, the first DJ, I'm guessing Lox DJ,
Yeah, technician.
he killed the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck Dipset DJ had going on when he
Nigga
started
ass.
picking it up. Like, he was ass.
That was before
His
everybody
transitions
came
was
out,
trash.
right?
That was before
Yeah,
everybody
the pre-
came
the
out.
pre-thing.
His transitions was trash. But Tech, he was holding that shit down for the first hour into the shit. Like,
He been killing that.
He was killing it.
He been killing that shit.
So-
I watched that whole thing like before they came out. That whole hour, like, I was like, damn, this nigga DJ like this. He holding it down. And the other DJ, as soon as he took it over, like, he kind of took the energy out the building. Like, before Michael Buffer came out there.
so somebody was talking about a Tribe Called Quest and Outkast Verzuz.
I've heard people saying that shit, but I don't know. I think Outkast is, you got to get that one right. Like, a versus with Outkast, it got to be somebody that can match them. A Tribe Called Quest. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I think they can do better.
Outkast is gonna make it real hard for them boys, man. And I fuck with Tribe Called Quest.
Me
Like,
too.
if you know me, you know I fuck with them, but Outkast making it hard for them. Now, then again, I'm saying that, and there might be some shit like how we just saw a couple days ago, but me
I
going
doubt
off
that.
what I
I mean,
know.
that would be to the point where the only way I see that happen is if they don't rap with the song and they just play the song.
Yeah. That's the only way I would want to see it, honestly.
So you like the concert setting?
That should add a whole nother element to this shit. Like,
I said that shit with Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy sounded like he was the DJ with the song just playing. He just doing ad libs. At points he was rapping his lyrics, but Bow Wow performed. Ultimately, it's he won.
Because even with that one, I just felt like he played the better records.
Yeah, but he performed every one. The nigga been tired, but I like the performance because it gives you that energy. It gives you that concert.
it's a different
feeling.
element
Yeah.
added to this shit.
Yeah. It gives you that, like, and that's what I said. Like, to be in Madison Square Garden, it lived up to the hype to me. It was a lot of antics and shit. Like, too much niggas on the stage and shit, having to stop for that shit. You know what I mean?
That was
Like,
crazy too.
and it was like fucking YouTube niggas and shit, fucking TikTok niggas on
and
the
shit.
stage. Like, what's going on?
Get off the stage, bro.
It
Like,
took them 15 minutes, and niggas is, if you're not part of, and niggas is just like lollygagging.
when
Like,
the
nigga,
white
get
dude
off
got on the mic,
stage.
I was like, "Oh, this shit about to they about to pull a plug on this shit, bro." And the white dude was like, "Y'all get the fuck off the stage if you're not with either set." Like, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, yeah,
Like Flavor Flav up there, like
Cameron was like, yo, this is the best it's gonna get, yo. Like, let's keep going. I was like, oh, this is crazy. Like grown men don't want to get off the stage. Like, come on, yo.
Like y'all don't hear this shit.
Yeah, and they still lollygagging. And then they
Yeah.
came back on towards the end.
Yeah, like that's. Anyways, but
I just want the verses to be better at starting on time.
yeah,
I don't know what it is about artists and like shit like that you can't, like if something start at 8:30 or 9:30, bro, why you can't be there at 8:30?
yeah.
That shit, they start almost 11 o'clock, innit?
Almost. Like why you can't be there at 8:30? Why you can't make sure everything is good, 8:45, 9 o'clock, whatever the case may be. By the time 9:30 hit, shit need to be starting, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm just shit like
Nah,
that fucks
I
with me,
agree
bro.
with you.
I can't get with the starting an hour late shit. That's for anything. That's probably why I'm not a concert person. Maybe y'all can speak to that. I don't know if concerts start like that normally.
Concerts regularly are like that. Like they'll say like all right, like whenever we used to go to like Wiz Khalifa concerts at Music Farm, like they'll be like a nigga coming out at 10. That nigga ain't coming out to almost 11:45 or something like that. Like,
But it would be
that shit whack.
And doors open at like goddamn 9 o'clock.
8:30, 9 o'clock.
Right, so I'm already in that shit drinking 24 ounces.
Yeah,
You
like
know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas done drunk and shit.
Big Sean. No, who came down here? That was it Big Sean? That wasn't Big Sean. It was I don't know. It was some nigga. I don't even know these rap. I didn't even know none of this nigga catalog. Though. I just was there, bro. But nigga, I've been gone. Who the fuck came to Wiz? Who was one of the last artists that came to Music Farm? This had to be 19. Before, I mean, of course, before COVID.
Man, it was a lot of niggas. Freddie Gibbs. Probably Freddie.
Was it Freddie? I don't know.
Freddie Gibbs done been out here?
Yeah, he came down here. He's one of the last shows at Music Farm.
The Music Farm shut down what, 13? 14?
It was 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Might
I
have
thought they
been.
been shut down for a minute.
I know Illa Del was in there. There was a lot of niggas in that shit. But neither here or there. But yeah, that concert started late as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Reggae concerts, nigga, that shit.
Oh, you know y'all should start late as hell. You know that should start late
Niggas are
as
still
fuck.
warming up, bruh. Niggas are still warming up instruments and shit, bruh. Like, come on.
11 o'clock.
Here we go. Now the lights come on. All right, here we go. We partying now. Like,
I think I do agree with Mike, bro. We need to be more punctual with our shit, man. Like
For real.
This
concert
shit corny, man. This shit corny because it's like, why? What's wrong with you being there at 8:30 if it start at 9:30? What's this thing with not starting on time at a concert?
Niggas want to warm the crowd up and
Fuck a set. I don't care about a set. Now the set was dope. I don't care. I didn't come here for that.
yeah.
I don't want to hear a DJ playing a set for an hour before these niggas come out, and then it's on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Saturday night. This ain't Friday night.
Niggas gotta get up.
Niggas gotta get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
and
that shit.
it was a 2-hour performance on top of that.
That shit ain't been over till almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, that's their fault. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put it on. The artist is
the
like,
verses
bro,
have been
they
like
talking
that,
about,
though.
oh, they only giving us. Well, your niggas didn't come. Y'all niggas didn't come out till 10:30. So I ain't. They almost only didn't play but 10 songs. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm interested to see what the next one gonna be. They haven't announced it, so I mean, it was supposed to be Chris Brown, Usher.
I keep seeing niggas do this whole Photoshop shit with Cash Money and No Limit. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I love Master P to death, but them boys can't see Cash Money, man.
I mean, we can't say that, bro. He might outperform them.
Man, I'm just even with performance wise, I just don't see that happening. But I mean, you right though. You right. You never know.
I mean, if we going based off that, I mean, he could go out there and do his thing and shut it down. Who's to say Birdman or, you know, niggas. Birdman the type of nigga, like, he might just go up there, be on some chill shit, play records, you know, do a little ad-lib here and there with his record. I don't know. So No Limit, yeah, on paper, Cash Money's supposed to win that. But P can go in there, outperform him. Then what we gonna say?
That's it. That's how once he drop out, that's it. It's over.
Let's just say, he can play anybody records. You know what I'm saying? Like, Snoop got some records that's under No Limit. You know what I'm saying? You got Mystical, Silk.
Yeah, he got a lot of big jokes.
So
he can pull out.
it could get ugly for Cash Money if they come in there on some too cool shit.
Yeah.
And that go for anybody.
On that lean.
So honestly, ain't no uneven matchup, really. Because to me, Dipset and Lox wasn't a fair matchup. It 100% wasn't a fair matchup. It wasn't. I felt like Dipset versus G-Unit would have been better.
Okay. I mean, if they came out with that performance they came out with,
Then 50 would have cleaned them up.
No, that would have been hilarious.
that would have been
With 50 Lloyd, Buck up there, like it would have. That's like that would have been the matchup that I would have preferred to see. But I mean,
I don't think
based off performance, they would have got cleaned up. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Going forward, ain't really, you can't really predict, because you can't predict the performance. You don't know what somebody gonna be on that night. That's just from an artist standpoint. So you don't know what nobody can be. It could be the most uneven. I could just throw it. It could be fucking Future versus goddamn. What would be like an uneven matchup for Future?
We just throwing names out. Let's
just throw a name. Just throw a name out there.
Roscoe Dash or some shit like, or Gunna or something like.
All right, so like Future and Gunna, like Future obviously supposed to kill that, but if Gunna come out there and perform,
and actually make you feel the song, more than what you actually know the song for, then
you can say, oh yeah, Future got cleaned up. If Future just come in there on some chill shit, play a record, you know what I'm saying?
Not
like
really engaged like that. I can see that. I'm just going off what
or
I've
Ace
seen.
Hood.
Like, I've been to a Cash Money concert before. No boy put on a show, so I ain't really been to a No Limit show like that. But it's possible though. Would you say Ace Hood and who?
No, I was just saying Ace Hood.
Oh.
Ace Hood versus Future.
Shit, Ace Hood put on good shows too though. From what I've seen from him, he put on good shows.
But Tim and Swiss got to get on top of that shit, man. About starting on time. That's my only gripe with that shit.
From how Fat Joe's explaining that shit, bro, it was a lot of pandemonium going on in that first row section, because he was like, the security was tripping on Joel's wife, like they didn't even know, like, they was trying to let her in. And Fat Joe was like, yo, this.
But she been sitting down. From what I saw, she been sitting in the front row.
This before everything happened though, like when it was first like filling in. Oh. Like Fat Joe was like, she had problems getting in. Fat Joe was like, yo, like this is Joel's wife, like what's wrong with y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? And they let him in. They let all them boys in and shit like that. But he was saying there was a lot going up in that entire like little U like section, like the front, like that first section. There's a lot going on. So,
I mean, hey man, big up to Jada and the Lox, man. They did what they supposed to do.
Yeah, man.
I know Kane was getting tight because he told Sheik, he's like, Sheik, shut the fuck up. You ain't perform a song yet.
Hey man, that man did his Benjamin's verse. That man did his Good Love verse. Kiss Your Ass Goodbye. Yep. He did 3. Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wasn't feeling what Styles was rapping over 5 on the beat. I wasn't feeling that shit. I'm like, this what we doing, bro? Well, okay, man, get your shit off, man. Just been rapping good times with 5 on the beat. Cool. I thought that shit was hilarious. Hey, so I guess there's a new Shop episode coming out. So there was a bit that I caught. Jamel Hill said it's gonna come a time where people gotta remove Tupac and Biggie out their top 5 because too many people have gotten better over time. And I guess she's just speaking from like, you know, a performative standpoint as far as like, I mean, probably accolades, stats, or just the rapper period. Like, I mean, honestly, one of them already done got kicked out of my top 5. So
she's saying from performative, but pop and going like.
Now I'm assuming based off what she's saying, like she's people have gotten better. She didn't really break it down from what I saw.
She just threw it out there.
Yeah, just basically just put it out there. Because over time we done seen, you know, some people get better. I'm assuming she probably talking about Dre, Kendrick's, J. Cole's, whatever the case may be.
But how can she dictate people's top 5?
I mean, she was just talking. I guess if you was to have like, you know, the GOAT conversation and like just a, you know, objective conversation. So I heard Joe Budden speak on it. Joe said he don't even talk to people who are born past a certain age when it comes to the combos. It's getting to that point too. It's getting to that point. But I feel like that's whack though.
What you mean?
Because who am I to say 20 years from now, a kid born in 2000 can't have a GOAT conversation? Why he can't?
No, I mean that would be their GOAT. But again, it's still one of.
But why they can't sit at the table to have a conversation?
So they're gonna say
because somebody born in 65 can say somebody born in 80 can't have a conversation.
I don't think that even matters, bro. I think it's honestly like you're going to say to remove these people, you're going to say that somebody between 2000 and whenever has better content than Tupac or Biggie?
I mean, I get the standpoint of growing up, you hear the music at the time when it came out. Cool, understandable. But people can go back and listen to shit and judge it fairly.
All right, so off you saying that.
Like, people got to stop giving so much credit to you wasn't there in 94 when it came out. Okay, motherfucker, I don't care. I went back and I listened to the music. This guy is better. I understand it might hit you different at a certain time. You was middle school, high school, whatever the case may be. Like, I'm not going to look down on somebody 15 years from now because he was born in 2000 and Wayne might not be in his top 5. Now, if he was having an objective conversation, of course, Wayne would have to be somewhere in there. But can I argue a man if he puts Kendrick Lamar over Wayne? I can't argue that. Can I argue somebody if he puts Drake over Wayne? I can't argue that. Can I argue somebody if he puts who am I missing? J. Cole over him? I can't argue that. You see what I'm saying? It's a fair assessment at the end of the day. I think too many people get caught up in the aspect of, well, you wasn't there. What does that mean? You wasn't there when Michael Jackson was putting out his hits in 1979. You still regard him as one of the greatest artists of all time, right?
Yeah, and
that's a fair assessment. So when it comes to this GOAT con, I think it's too many looking down on, I don't have this conversation with nobody born after 95. Like, who are you?
But that's
like, what does that mean?
But you're not gonna remove Michael from that top 5. Like that's
the difference.
Yeah,
you're not gonna remove him and try to make it
Yeah,
seem
but
like people who's better than who's been better than Michael Jackson.
All right, so then even with listening to when Bud and them was having a conversation, and they was talking about overall artist conversation, and they was like, oh, well, Drake can be considered over some people. And Joe was like, well, if you want to say he's over Luther, I'm cool. If you want to say he's over Marvin Gaye, cool. If you want to say he's over Whitney, cool. I won't even argue that. So it just depends on who you're talking about. So when you say remove Tupac and Biggie, it's not far-fetched to remove them from a top 5. Like I said, Biggie's still in my top 10. I put Ross over him already. And Drake. I got Pac at 4.
See, the thing is, like, when people say,
but how is it wild? Like, he's dog. The work speak. It's a totality of work, though. A lot of people say,
what's the totality of work, though? Because
rapping ability, sales, and just consistency.
I mean,
it's not my fault. And R.I.P. to Big, he died early, bro. That's not. I can't. It is what it is. I mean, so who's to say over time? Let me finish. Who's to say over time he doesn't drop? It's hard fetch for you to go a 10-year stretch and not drop one dud. Only one nigga has done it, and that's Drake. Game could be put in there too. Ross hasn't really even dropped a dud in his run. Wayne has, but his quality was so impactful within that 5-year stretch. It's kind of like, okay, we don't really care about that, bruh. You see what I'm saying? That's why I got him 1. So, I mean, you talking about now, everybody else criteria might be different. I'm talking about you having an objective conversation. It can't just be rap ability. It can't be.
I mean, it can just be rap ability because
but we never done.
Drake got duds.
But me and you done had this conversation before, and you put Ross over Big when we had that big ass conversation over in 2017. But your argument was consistency. It wasn't just rap ability.
I'm not arguing that, but you're saying.
I'm saying the criteria can't be just rap ability. It can't be. Not if you have an objective conversation. Because if that's the case, Black Thought got to be number 1.
No, you don't.
No. Well, niggas say that he the greatest rapper. Nobody can rap with the nigga. We seen that before. It's not nothing I'm making up. Niggas say that. So it can't just be rap ability when it comes to a GOAT conversation. Plenty motherfuckers rap better than somebody else. Plenty. But what does the music? Where's the music? Let's not act like we haven't had these conversations before, bro.
They still got hits that stood the test of time.
And I said that. Like I said, I've only put one nigga over him. Well, 2.
You put Ross over him and Drake over him.
For sure.
I'm going to say this.
All right.
And for me, music lives forever. You know what I mean? Your catalog lives forever. So when certain songs hitting all across the world and all kind of different spectrums, from sports to anything, when you put a Biggie song on, niggas are up.
I felt it when the DJ played it on the opening set for Dipset. I felt it. Yeah.
So if I'm at a baseball game full of pilgrims and they put Biggie on, everybody's up rapping Biggie.
Yeah.
They put Drake on, niggas are sitting the fuck down.
That's
niggas
not true, Drew, because you don't fuck
man.
with Drake.
Nigga, that's the facts of it. Drake does not have
Drake is a worldwide phenomenon.
Fam, I'm telling you, if you play Biggie in a fucking spot, niggas are up and dancing and moving around. You put Drake on in a fucking function of pilgrims, they're not moving like they're moving to Biggie.
How would it? In a room full of pilgrims?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
They was rapping back to back, word for word, when it wasn't even a week old.
Nigga, I'm telling you, dog, we're talking about songs that's going to live forever.
Yes, that song is going to live forever.
Not live forever.
Back to back?
Yes.
Like, all right.
When the song came out, people was rapping it word for word when it wasn't even a week old. White people.
20 years from now, niggas are still going to be rapping.
No, Biggie. That was a real thing. In the club, when they premiered the record and they dropped it and it kept getting played, white people was rapping the song word for word. Budden said that on his podcast.
Mike.
I mean, that's Budden saying that.
That's Budden.
I
ain't
never seen no white people rap that song word for word like that. I
work,
could be wrong.
I work functions. I do weddings.
All right, so
I do
back to
all
back.
I do all of this shit, bro. I'm telling you, it's nothing that's going to move. There's not, and that's just being.
There's not a Drake song that white people know
I'm
word
saying
for word.
that's going to live forever. That's all I'm saying. I said music lives forever. Biggie's catalog is going to live forever.
He got multiple songs.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just only
and
saying.
I'm not mad at somebody who keep Biggie in the top. I'm just talking about.
But you
is it fair to say to remove them from a top 5?
Man,
I don't really want to veer off into another conversation.
People can remove him from a top 5,
but realistically, Drake and
but realistically, bro, like realistically, like I'm me personally and realistically, I'm not removing a pillar of the culture from a top 5 when I know better. I've seen him personally. I have just on 2 albums. Yeah, you can say he only got 2 albums, but I've heard a lot from this man that can prove otherwise of him being in a top 5. He's supposed to be in the top 5, bro. Like this man, one of the greatest rappers I ever heard, bro.
Facts.
Like I just can't. I just can't. Like
Ross don't rap better than Biggie. That's what I'm saying. If y'all only want to stand on the basis of rappability, cool. But in my opinion, you can't have an honest conversation about a top 5 then. That's just my opinion. And I'm not saying Biggie music doesn't stand the test of time. He has 2 undeniable classics. We've had this conversation before. I think a lot of it has to do because he died early. We said before, if DMX would have died after 98, he would have been regarded as a GOAT based off of what he did that year when he dropped 2 classics. We just said that. So him dying plays a factor into that. That's why people regard him so high. Pac had 5 albums before he died. So he got more work to speak for. I can never remove Pac from a top 5. I can never do it. But don't tell me that it's far-fetched to remove him based off of certain people and then certain people can't have a conversation because he was born a certain year. Like, no.
I mean, you can say that, but at the same time, like I have a lot of data that show a lot of people that was born after a certain amount of time don't really respect the history of this shit, bro. Like we see a lot.
Cool.
Yeah, we have a whole generation of rappers that don't respect the history of this shit.
100% won't argue that.
So like I can't argue. That's why I say like me personally, you can't really like that whole shit where they say you can't talk music and sports with everybody. That shit is true. You really can't.
Okay, so hypothetically speaking, if Lord was to be, if somebody, well, what year was he born? Lord was born 2000, but he's very musically inclined. You see what I'm saying?
He's one of the exceptions. A lot of people.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So so when somebody say, "Oh, I'm not having," you just completely shut it out. That's what I'm saying. Like, so if 15 years was to come, I'm not going to completely shut somebody out because off rip if they tell me they was born in a certain year. No, I got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what his knowledge is. And before even Lord told me what year he was born, he don't seem like a nigga born in 2000.
Who?
Lord Taylor.
Oh.
He don't seem like a nigga born in the year 2000. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's very musically inclined. Like, he know his shit. You see what I'm saying? And that goes with everything. So I just can't shut the door on something because, oh, well, you was automatically born this year. You don't know your shit. Like, nah, that's whack.
Some people don't know their shit. Some people do know their shit. I'll say this though. You can tell who know their shit when you talking to them though.
And that's all I'm saying. So I mean, her saying that, I mean, to me, it's not a far fetched. It's not far fetched. I get it. They're pillars. Like for me personally, I don't see how you can remove Pac at all, point blank. Period. But Biggie, I can see how you can make an argument for him because we didn't get enough work from him, and it's not nothing we haven't said before. What was the reason why you said Ross was better than Biggie?
I think Ross a better rapper too. Like he got the rap, he got the bars, and he got the overall spectrum. Like me personally, that's just me.
Okay.
Now, if niggas want to say he's not, then that's cool. I wouldn't argue that. But me personally, I've heard a lot of.
Do you got Ross over Big in the top 5? Or you just think he rap better?
Do I think Ross rap better? I think Ross rap better, but I wouldn't put him over Biggie in the top 5 all time.
Because of totality, right? Impact, music. That's what I said earlier. So, but you just told me, you said, oh no, it can just be about rappability. But you got Big over Ross, and you say Ross rap better.
I got both of them over Drake though, because Drake.
But I'm talking about Ross and Biggie for you.
No, but I'm talking about in the totality of things. I'm going to your point. Is you're saying I can't have one over the other, but I got both of them over Drake, and Ross don't got more. Ross don't got a bigger impact than Drake. I think he's the better rapper out of the two. But he don't got a bigger impact than Drake.
Yeah, but you said it wouldn't be fair for me to say that it just can't be based off rap. But you have Biggie over Ross because of other things. It's not just because of rap. You just said Ross.
I have Biggie over Ross because I feel like he has a bigger. I feel he's like a pillar of this shit. Like you can't tell a huge part of '90s rap culture without Biggie Smalls. You just can't. Like you can't remove Biggie from this shit and still be able to tell the story of '90s hip hop.
So going. That's what I'm saying. So when you have a GOAT conversation, what is the criteria? It can't just be rap. I just said that 15 minutes ago. It has to be impact. It has to be music. Has to be longevity, consistency. Right? Am I telling a lie here?
No, you're right.
So it can't just be rappability because too many niggas rap better than other niggas. So if you go across it, I mean, it's been niggas who put out more music than him. Granted, he got killed early. I understand that. But if somebody want to keep him there, that's cool. But you can make an argument for niggas being over him. You can make an argument for Ross being over Big. You can make an argument for Drake being over Big. Like, you can do that. When the time comes, maybe Kendrick. I don't see it because he done had such a big gap. And to me, I don't feel like if you have a 5-year gap like that, bro, you're going to have to come back and knock it out the park for another 5 straight. J. Cole, maybe.
Do you?
Depends on the level. Do you put his quality up there with a Wayne?
His quality of music?
Yeah.
Like album-wise? Yeah, I would put it like album-wise, yeah.
Okay, then somebody can make an argument for Kendrick being over Big then.
I mean, I wouldn't argue that. I wouldn't argue it. I wouldn't. Me personally, I just wouldn't.
I done seen lists put Kendrick already in the top 7 before his last album. Damn, they had him over Tupac.
Hey man,
but I think impact matters the most when it comes to a lot of this shit. Based off of what I see. That'd be the main comment. I think a lot of it just because at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to personalize it based off of how they come out, where they was at, where they was listening to. So a lot of people love to say objective, but a lot of people won't be objective. You know how many people got Eminem over Tupac and Biggie in the top 5?
A lot.
But it's a fair assessment. Nobody really has had. I mean, he got the most rap albums sold all time. If that list was correct, yeah, he got the most rap albums sold all time. He can rap his ass off, and he got classics. So it'll be hard pressed for you to remove him if you want to have an objective conversation. If you basing it, if somebody was to write down a list of, okay, if you got to construct this list, it got to be based off of consistency, rappability, and, impact. Those 3 things, impact, consistency, and rappability, to me, those 3 are the ones that just matter the most. Anything else, if you want to throw in there, cool. But, I mean, as far as impact, bro, we talking about icons. Drake is an icon. So in terms of not having a song that's gonna move people like Big, I can't get with that. I can't. The man's a worldwide icon. At that, you don't become a worldwide icon and don't have a song or songs that people are, when that shit come on, they're not gonna rock to. That's no, because you wouldn't be an icon. That's not possible.
Dog, this nigga is never going to be bigger than Biggie. This is that point blank period. We will agree to disagree. He's never going to be. He can be an icon. He can be whatever you would like to say. You don't be in the functions. You don't be at these concerts to see this shit, bro. It's the energy of it. It just moves different, and we just going to agree to disagree on that one.
But you haven't been to a Drake concert.
I would never.
So me and you in the same boat, Drew.
Fam, I'm talking about regardless.
Not just a concert. Like,
we're just talking
just
about
out in the clubs and
if
shit,
I'm in
like,
a fucking bar, my nigga. If Drake is on, niggas just continue the conversation. If Biggie's on, niggas are up and dancing. It's icon or no icon, bro. It's the proof. The proof
And you feel like that's at any region, anywhere.
Yeah,
All right, you would bet on that.
yeah.
Okay. You agree with that?
I've seen it, but I wouldn't say that's every region. I have seen that happen though. Like, what's next, man?
Nas dropped the King's Disease too. Y'all had a chance to listen to that?
I still had. I was trying to listen to it Friday, but I was out, so I don't really want to deep dive in. I see niggas was trying to pass around that Tiger Woods bars, but John listened to, you know, the what's the album that had Thief's Theme on it? Was that the N-Word album? I think. For what I seen, everybody say they fuck with the album. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty good. Him and Hit Boy have a great chemistry, man. He needs to stick by him. Don't fuck with that Kanye shit no more. Him and Hit Boy have a great chemistry, man. Everybody was bigging up Lauryn Hill's verse, saying she bodied him. I mean, she bodied him on the record, shit like that. People want to say that that's cool. She did have a dope verse though. For somebody who didn't give us an album since '98, but you know that's another conversation.
But see, she ain't give an album in 20 years, and she's still highly touted. Like, she's still one of the GOATs. Like, that's why I can't, like, the Kendrick shit, like, yeah, it's been 5 years, 4 years, whatever, but it is what it is, man. Like,
You got her in the top 5?
I don't have her in the top 5.
I ain't never seen nobody put her in the top 5.
But niggas got her top 10, top 20, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's still highly touted. Like, she's still one of those. Like, me personally, she's not my top 5.
You respect that?
I respect it. I have that music from back then hasn't gone nowhere since. It hasn't. People still want her. People still want to hear from her. Mm-hmm. Like, she's still known as one of the greatest female musicians. Like, she still is. So I can't.
What's the album from? What's the album or albums from the 2000s or 2010s that's timeless?
From the 2010s,
2000 or 2010s.
Dark Fantasy for one.
Okay.
2000s. Blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
Get Rich or Die Trying, of course. Timeless.
Kanye first 3 out the grid.
First 3 off top, yeah. So he got 4. Shit, we forget the Carters. Carter, you could put 1 through 3, 1 through 4 if you want to.
I won't say 4.
No, yeah, we put 1 through 3. I'll get 1 through 3, 1 through 3. Damn. Usher Confessions.
Mm-hmm.
8701.
8701. Donnell Jones. His first album. Would you say that's timeless?
Where I Want to Be album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a fire ass album from front to back.
I'm just asking. I ain't arguing it.
Chris Brown first album. Trey Songz first
timeless? Album. No. I won't say it's timeless. I say it's a classic. I wouldn't say it's timeless. Can something be a classic and not timeless?
Yeah, because Diplomatic Immunity classic, but it's not a timeless album.
I would agree with that. I can't say Chris Brown's first album is timeless though. No, it's a classic. I wouldn't say timeless.
I put Take Care there. I put Teflon Don. I put Forgetting Jeezy first album. Let's Get It. This shit right here. The shit I'm sitting right next to.
Urban Legend.
Urban Legend is a timeless album.
I'm talking about like you take these albums, you play it any time, it's still gonna hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This shit right here. This shit right here not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Never.
Black Album.
Black Album is a timeless album. I thought that shit was old for Sean Carter when he was going to retire, but he felt differently.
Good. Okay, so I mean we
just named like 12 albums.
Yeah, we named about Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad. That shit. That's
documentary.
Shit. We just.
I would say Jesus Piece, bro.
A lot of people will argue down on that, but a lot of people are not going to argue documentary
album.
though.
A lot of people not going to argue that.
Yeah, so. You know what I'm saying. Shit, we named like 15, almost 20 albums just now.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, with the Lauryn Hill shit, I get it, but we going on 23 years. 23 versus 5 is a big gap, and I get it. That album is so time. I still listen to it to this day, but 23 versus 5.
That's a long time. But see, you give Kendrick a hard time over 5 years, but niggas give Lauryn a hard time over that 20.
I'm saying though, but from the boogeyman aspect, like niggas got to move off his release date, and then I don't get that. I don't get that type vibe.
You think he reaching detox levels?
Jesus. I mean, he might, bro. He might.
If it don't drop this year, he
I would never say it's over for him because I don't ever think he'll lose his rap ability.
Oh,
but
no,
I'm just talking about if we're gonna constantly keep you there, I don't have nothing to judge you off of. Nobody else would have got that pass. Like that's why I said if Wayne was to just drop Dedication and Carter 2 in December 2005, and we don't hear from him until 2010. We still haven't heard from him. Could we still say would he still be number 1 all time?
Hold on, if he had basically from Lights Out to Dedication, that's what you're saying?
No. At the start, to judge him off of, that's all we have? Yeah. From Lights Out to Dedication 2. I mean, to Carter 2. Because they dropped a week apart. Dedication and then Carter 2. So we have from Lights Out to Carter 2.
No mixtapes. No.
From Lights Out to Carter 2. That's all we have. I can't keep Wayne number 1, bro.
No, though, bro.
No.
Carter 2, that was 2005?
Yeah, December 13th.
And then he went on the
Dedication 1 was December 6th.
He went on the mixtape run after that, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I know he was doing a lot of rapping before then, too, though. Like,
not from Lights Out to... From Lights Out to Carter 2 is not enough to put Wayne at number 1 for me, where I got him now, because we don't get Dedication 2, which is the best Dedication. We don't get the Drought 3. We don't get the features.
That's fair.
We don't get Carter 3.
That's fair.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a bulk. That right there, what made him the GOAT for me.
Yeah, that's fair. No, you right. You right on that. You right.
That's what made him the GOAT for me, right?
No, for me too. For me too. So like, you right.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if cats still want to do that for Kendrick, and cool, because I mean, Good Kid, Mad City,
Section 80.
to Pimp a Butterfly, Section 80, yeah, like
those are hard bodies of work.
Those are
hard bodies of work.
That's like that. Nobody else would be afforded that luxury. Is all I'm saying. If J. Cole was to stop after Born Sinner.
Oh no. We can't have that conversation with J. Cole.
Okay. So Drake was to stop after
because
Take Care?
that first album really wasn't that good to me.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people would say that. So if Drake was to stop after Take Care or Nothing Was the Same, I can't put Drake up there. I can't, because he became a legend to me after If You're Reading This Is Too Late.
Okay.
So if Drake was to stop, if all I got is from So Far Gone to Nothing Was the Same, No, I can't do that. And I'm being fair because that's 3 albums. So we got Thank Me Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. Boom, you stop.
That's fair.
Drake can't be regarded as one of the best. So 13. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, Drake is silent. You know what the fuck he did in between 14 to 18, bro?
I think it kind of also say a lot about where we at as far as like popcorn, like music, like we just get shit every week. So it's like for this to be going on and we still want a Kendrick album. Not saying that he is a boogeyman, but you gotta kind of put some respect on that too, because like
he's still been able to.
We could have been moved on from this nigga. Like, hey, like
yeah, but we haven't.
But we haven't. We still want to hear.
And I still say he's part of the big 3. I still say it. Like, but it's just like who else would be afforded that luxury?
No, you right. You're right.
Because somebody say,
if Drake stopped after nothing was the same. You kind of got to be like, well, shit. What the fuck? Like, why did you stop from 1? And for 2, like, how do you expect us to still, regard you so highly? You know what I'm saying? Same thing like how you said with J. Cole. Like, if he didn't do nothing after Born Center, because I liked Born Center, I didn't like the first album. So like, if that was the only 2 albums I had to judge him off.
We don't even get his best album.
We don't even get his best album. We don't get his best album. So yeah, you're right. You're right. But see, it's different though because Kendrick gave us
Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly,
Section 80. He gave us 3 standalone albums. You know what I'm saying? That hey,
people regard damn.
People gonna regard. Cool. People regard. Yeah, people. We might not hold.
I don't think it's better than none of the projects.
But
before.
it's still. People still feel how they feel about it, which is fair. So I mean,
that's enough for him to bow out then.
Not to bow out, but I mean, he always taking the Rihanna approach. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we getting another Rihanna album. R9 is
so much other shit. She a billionaire now too.
Yeah, I feel like with Rihanna, bruh, is like she's seen that music don't have to be a priority for her. Not saying that she don't love music no more, but it's clearly her lifestyle right now and just her moves and her business ventures and shit like that. Like, even like, just her like you see her moving around more with A$AP Rocky than anything. Like, she's clearly focused on business and personal life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think music is in them plans. What happened?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
All right. All right. But like from looking at Rihanna, like you can tell like she is focused on business, personal life. So it's like I don't think music, fits in any of those plans for her right now. Because Anti was 16. 2016? We about to be in 2022.
About to be 5.
So it's like, and what's crazy? When Anti came out, like it was, I forget the publication that ranked it, but they gave that shit a 7.7.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Anti?
Yeah.
And people say that's some of her best albums.
That is her best album, bro. That was one of the best albums that year. I don't think we getting no Rihanna music no time soon, bro. Like I don't think that's in her itinerary. Like she's, I feel like we get that shit when she wants to give it to us. And I don't even think she recording nothing right now. Might be writing some shit, but I feel like she's really living life right now. And when she come back to do music, we'll get a full spectrum of what she's been up to.
I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. It's just as far as like to pretty much just wrap it up. It's just like we get to a point where we start to, see more rappers who might be, just putting in that work. Now, I don't think impact wise, if impact is the most important thing, then I don't see how you can remove them two at all. I don't see how you can remove them two.
Yeah, they both.
If it's the most important thing.
They are both really big parts of rap.
But I still feel like
history,
the music has to account at some point, bro. And it's like, and he do have 2 albums that are timeless. But it's a reason why we put Wayne and Hove over him. You see what I'm saying?
That's
like,
fair. That's fair.
Like the music has to account for it. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I got as far as that. So I mean,
that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I feel like I'm missing something. What else happened this week?
I feel like I'm forgetting something too, bro. I thought I put a note down for it, but I didn't, obviously.
Something happened. Something else had happened too. Damn, what was that? Something else that was happening that came about the Delta variant that I wanted to speak on. Oh, so now they're going back and saying that's what it was. They're going back and saying that if you do have the vaccine already, it's gonna be the Delta variant won't have nothing for it, basically. Like, you know, vaccine to basically just like reject that shit.
All right. They tell us a lot of things.
A lot of states are going back to the mask mandate, which they should have never lifted anyway. Going back to certain restrictions as far as social distancing and shit like that.
Hey, when you sent me that shit from your group chat, I was crying laughing at that shit. Like, hey, this nigga laughed at it, said his supervisor, bro. Bro, we can't. We could never work it together again, bro.
Bro,
like,
it's stupid, bro. Like, niggas should have never lifted the fucking the mask shit anyway. Like,
Hey,
they was happy as fuck to lift that shit.
This nigga say, nigga supervisor was like, was that your supervisor? Like,
yeah.
All right, he was like going mandatory. We going back to mandatory mask mandate. The first response was this nigga, all caps LMAOs. Like, I was like, bro, what the fuck? We can't work. Me and this nigga could never work together again, dog. I'm like, I did the same shit. Like, what the fuck? Why do we even lift this shit in the first place? Why? All this shit's becoming stupid and redundant at this point. Keep your mask on. Keep your mask on. Like, when niggas was wearing masks, y'all remember when they had like those reports like overall, like just from everybody wearing their masks nationwide, like the air quality had got like dramatically different. Remember like when COVID first started and like people was like showing their iPhones, like, remember, because you know your iPhone can sense the air quality and the shit was like bad. And then when the mask started, it was like, oh, this shit changing. Like, and they had like actual reports that was saying like, you know, the air quality changing, like shit been, you know, going back, like the water was starting to get different and shit again. Like, and it's like, we just lifted this shit and it's like, damn, like all it takes niggas is being sanitary. Basically, that's all y'all been saying.
Niggas are nasty. That's why we here.
I saw a tweet when this white lady was like, she was like, this is what y'all subjecting us to when y'all make us wear these masks. And she showed her mask after a day of wearing. And I'm like, there's no way in hell that your mask looked like that.
She just dirty.
You just nasty.
That shit was hot as a bitch. It burned that shit off, man. Like, people don't understand. Like, your breath really can.
No, her shit
material
look like,
up.
Her shit can. Her shit looked like she had just been spitting Louis in it all day.
Yeah.
This nigga said that shit could burn off the hot breath.
Yeah, hot breath can fuck up material. People don't believe in that?
No, it really can. It'll stain it and it'll fuck it up. Like, it really will. It really will. But yeah. It's just like, man, like y'all, we just gotta, you know. I've never stopped wearing my mask. Never.
Yeah, man, it was
The world not going back to normal.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna say
not.
it before, I'm gonna say it again. It's not going back to normal.
This is the new normal.
It's so crazy because Trump supporters are fighting each other now. Like,
For the mask shit again?
hell yeah. Like they're literally like, all right, so
Bro, you literally don't have to wear your mask. You're just gonna have to deal with the consequences behind that.
yeah. But it was one of those things. Like this lady, I worked at an event on Friday. It was like 2,000 people there. It's a weekend event. I doubled up my mask and that shit, and I worked inside. I was like, yeah, I definitely had to double up my mask. But she was yelling at the head guy because she was working with a lady who was not vaccinated. Mm-hmm. And she did not like that shit. She literally was livid. And then the man told her, he was like, well, I'm not vaccinated. And then she really lost her shit. Like, give me my shit. Just give me my check now, and I'm out of here. Like, I won't come back till next year. I hope y'all get back. Like, she lost her shit. And I'm like, y'all the same rednecks that be at all in each other's face. She was like, and you always in my face, always touching my back. Like, she went off, bro. Like, she really went off.
Now you feel away.
Mm-hmm. But it's interesting to see this shit. And this all this shit, all you had to do is wear your fucking mask. And we wouldn't even be here. 1 year. 2 years, actually. We needed, like, a cool 2 years of niggas just holding the mask down. But you see this shit, man. You see this shit. I'm thinking about it, though. I don't know. Y'all niggas, the way y'all came in this morning, I don't know.
I'm better, bro. Like, I'm good. You gonna have to put up a day, though. Hey, like, you can't do shit this day. Like, it's probably gonna be the next day after you take it. But you know, it is what it is. Me personally, bro, like, I understand people who not trying to get it. I'm not the one that's gonna argue down with you to, hey, my brother, go get vaccinated. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not me. Mm-mm. That's not me at all. That'll never be me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get it, we have reasons why you don't want to get it. You have reasons why you should get it. You pick what you do what you want to do, bro. Like, this is why we here in America. Do what you want to do. Yeah.
Did y'all see that that Kanye show or whatever the fuck he had?
I was just about to transition into the next topic with that.
I watched it. I watched it after the day after because I was sleepy as hell. This nigga needs to go ahead and drop the album, bro.
Justin LaBoy seemed like he's been, being accurate with the updates.
He said Watch the Throne 2 coming too.
A lot of niggas, I've been seeing the reaction too. Like, it was like, okay, you cool with us for now, nigga. Like, but we still got our eye on you. That's what niggas was saying.
Justin LaBoy?
Him being Kanye's like kind of spokesperson,
yeah, like
is
that's
fucking insane.
It's Twilight Zone shit, bro.
That shit is still wild, but I mean, he hasn't lied. Like, the reaction that he said KD had to it was the same reaction a lot of people had to it. Like, nah, this shit fire. Like, this shit crazy. So I mean, he hasn't really told a lie yet. I don't think we're getting the album this year though. That's the only thing.
You don't think?
But I don't think that's Justin's fault because Ye has done this before.
Yeah.
He's always. We were supposed to get My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in August 2010. Mm-hmm. He pushed the shit back to September. Pushing it back again.
It almost ain't come out 2010.
It almost ain't come out because we didn't get it to what, November?
Yeah, November 2010.
So in that aspect, I won't get on Justin about that. But everything else, he's been accurate with.
So if he's saying Watch the Throne 2 coming, then I mean,
I don't think not before the end of the year.
Not before the end of the year. It's gonna come though.
He ain't gonna lie to everybody about a release date.
Yeah,
he might tell Justin because he might have really told Justin August 6th, and then it didn't happen like that. And without him even telling him, it was like, nah, like, I'm just gonna do this live show tonight. Still not gonna drive it.
Yeah.
When you think about the list of features,
that's a lot of features. It almost looking like it's gonna be like a Kanye featuring album. Was basically that's what it is. It's like that was like what 15 people.
Something like that. I'm about to go find a list now. Tidal posted it. So it's Pusha T, Don Toliver, Kid Cudi, Fabio Foreign, Donda, Jay Ruga, Lil Yachty, Playboy Cardi, Travis Scott, Baby Keem, Young Thug, Vori, Casey, Roddy Ricch, Lil Durk, 070 Shake, Westside Gun, Conway the Machine, Jay Electronica, Sheek Louch, all the Lox basically, Larry Hoover Jr., Pop Smoke, Francis and the Lights, Jay-Z, Sunday Service Choir, The Weeknd, Lil Baby.
Yeah, that's a lot of niggas.
It's a lot of people, so. I mean, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy didn't even have that much. I mean, it did on a song. All of the Lights had a lot of vocalists on All of the Lights.
It's like four people on this. Man, just drop the shit, man. I just want to hear it. I mean,
I ain't anticipating a release date for Ye ever again.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I can't say that because 2018, he was accurate with his release dates when he was dropping them 7 shits.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
I just know this shit will it come this year? Might not. You never know though, man. I just want to hear this shit and it's all. I saw the nigga from Twitter Jack. Jack was saying he should just drop the unfinished version and update the album. Nah, nigga.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah,
Don't do
this
that.
is why we can't accept everybody opinion on our shit, bro. Like, nah, brother. You fix the fucking algorithm on the timeline, bro. How about that? You fix that shit. Some fucking Kanye album, bro.
Yeah, that is wild, bro. No, I can't accept that. I can't accept that. Bro.
Drop the unfinished shit, and then when we trashing the shit because it's clearly not mixed right, you gonna accept it? Then no.
Hey, even with back on that just to wrap up that Kanye just dropped the shit, man. But on to a quick point about that COVID shit, I still don't see another lockdown coming because it's too much money to be lost. But I do still see a lot of evictions going on. I don't know if that number was accurate that Mac had put on the TL the other day about
70K.
Like 70K.
That's a high number. That's a high number, bro.
That's a high ass fucking number.
That's almost 100,000 people like getting kicked out these shit. That's a lot of that's a high number of evictions, bro. For one city,
people still haven't recovered, man. People are still like financially like fucked from that shit, man. So I mean,
hey man, I don't even know what to say to that. To be real, she like that shit real. Shit real out here, man. Shit real. I wish the best for people, man. Whatever situation they in with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit real though. I just hope that 70K evictions, I hope it's some falseness to that, because that's a high number, bro. 70,000 people evicted? That's like entire buildings worth of tenants, bro. Like, really take into account of that. That's like entire complexes worth of people, bro. Mm-hmm. If we really just be like, simple like that, like that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because how much you think a typical complex apartments? How much apartments you think in a typical complex? Like,
depends on the city and their Their
all right, so in Atlanta, how much you think would be like there?
Roughly about 300.
About 300. Yeah. All right, so 70,000. That's like hundreds of complexes, bro. Yeah. So we about to have empty complexes?
And the price is going to go up because they're going to be losing. They're losing on the back end. So.
The landlord's trying to get that back. Mm-hmm. So
the price is going to get driven up. Niggas ain't working. So, nigga, we fucked.
God bless, man.
Isn't it? For real. That shit's sad, dog.
God bless,
you really
bro.
Think about it like this.
God bless, man. God bless.
Families and shit out on the streets.
Like, we ain't even hit holiday season yet. People getting kicked out. God bless, bro. School just starting. School is starting back up.
Yeah, I'm fortunate to have a roof over my head, man.
Maintain
a roof over my head.
You really got to look at how you move every day, and you got to think what's really going on out here, bro. Like, God bless, bro.
Yeah. For real. That's a crazy situation, man. But I just feel for them boys, honestly. Like, that's... Because landlords I thought they was having, like, relief packages for people who was getting evicted and shit. Like,
I saw somebody
they had
tweeted
a rent,
something
like
about
a
that.
rent extension. Like, I saw something like that, but I haven't really looked into it.
I find it hard pressed that nobody wouldn't pay rent for 18 months, bro. Like, these complexes got to get their bread somehow.
Yeah.
But, it's tough out here, man.
Yeah. You think people have health conditions. Some people have this, some people have that. But the craziest thing is, it's not because your fucking religion you can't wear a mask or can't work or no shit like that. And niggas are using that shit as an excuse to get on through. And it's like, bro, what religion is this? Please, educate me.
Educate me too.
Because that shit don't make no sense to me.
And I saw some people was saying how he was, I think this tweet came from like an actual like property like manager, like he owned properties. And he was saying, people was telling me that they couldn't, do this on rent, blah, blah, blah. But, I'm seeing them on social media take trips and shit like that. So it's like, how you going to tell me that I can't file these eviction notices You know what I'm saying? People had 18 months.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what you want me to do? I'm taking losses every month.
Yeah, I see it on both sides. But I mean, if you ain't pay shit in 18 months, you
18
you
months,
deserve
18
to get
months
kicked out.
rent?
Yeah.
Rent?
I seen that dude Tune had retweet somebody tweet talking about like y'all cannot believe like people wasn't paying rent for 18 months now. Like let's not go there.
70,000 evictions? I don't know if that number real or not, but that's a high fucking number, bruh. 70,000? I don't care what city you in, bruh. 70,000 evictions in New York, that'll be crazy. Mm-hmm. So 70,000 evictions in Atlanta, that's gotta be like a monumental type thing, bruh.
Yeah. But how the fuck you getting on through like that though? Like if you 17 months of no rent, dog. Like that's nigga, how you not knocking on my door every day? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Maybe that number's fake. I'm hoping it's fake.
I hope that number not real, bro. Yeah. That's a lot of families. Like not just individuals. That's a lot of families, bro. Like I don't know, man. God bless, man. I don't know what time I said that, but God bless, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So free agency, man.
What you just see on your phone? You was like, we talking about it. Stop some sports shit.
Nah, with Draymond was when he was retweeting all those
the critics.
I had saw a new one. That's why I was. Like,
all right.
This one was
I
tripping.
thought you saw like some new news. I thought you saw.
No, this one was tripping. What y'all think, man?
About the free agency?
Yeah, man, we had some big moves, man.
Mo, you want to go first?
I mean, what can I say? We didn't do a goddamn thing.
Get him out the way first.
Come on, guys. Go ahead. Come on. Let's get it out. Go ahead. Come on.
Damn.
Hey, man, that group chat is so funny, dog.
That's so wild. Like, God damn, bro. Them was just sitting back, just watching everybody shape up. The Knicks done shape up. You know what I'm saying? Like, them one that got Evan. Them one that got Kemba.
Come on.
Them
boy paid.
Re-signed Derrick Rose.
Yeah, they fucking signed Julius Randle. I mean, paid him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And they gonna extend RJ next, though.
Bro, I got to root for fucking Alex Caruso, bro.
How does that full circle come up?
That's funny how the world works, bro. Like that's like my life in general, though. Like
that's like us getting Draymond.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild as fuck.
Cause you really do not like Alex Caruso.
I don't fuck with him. I own my hate. I hate that motherfucker.
That man's busy though. Like he
don't get busy.
He's gonna be a good piece for y'all, bro.
He don't get busy. Like let's not use that word loosely, bro. Like no, he
in
doesn't.
his perspective lane, yes.
He's an energy type player, man.
Yes,
like that's
he
it.
Get busy on the energy side. Yeah, he do. He's gonna do his thing for y'all.
Anyway, we got Lonzo Ball, which I'm very happy about. He should have been a Bull in my opinion.
Investigating that deal too.
Of course they are. It's Adam Silver. He investigating the Heat and the Bulls. Like, bro, knock it the fuck off, man. Knock it off. Yeah. Talking about some tampering. Talking about, does this mean they can void trades? Hey, if you want to veto the trade, be my guest, bro. Be my guest. But just know that shit gonna come full circle, Adam Silver. Just know that. It's gonna come full circle if he veto. No, that's just real shit. Like, it's gonna come full circle.
You're right.
Like, you're gonna void the Heat trades and the Bulls trades because of tampering. Like, knock it off, man. And to be honest, tampering is bullshit. Yeah, it's a bullshit charge. You shouldn't penalize the team because they talk to some players before a trade go down. Like, what's wrong with that?
Not when we just had it come out like the LeBron and AD had a private meeting with.
Oh no, they're saying players can do it, teams can't.
Oh, the team representatives can't meet up. Yeah. Oh, okay.
But players can. Like the players are not representation of the team.
It's fucking stupid.
It's stupid. It's stupid as fuck.
Bro. It's fucking dumb.
Like if LeBron has a meeting with AD, that's not gonna get back to Rob Pelinka and Genie. Like he's LeBron James, bro. He's a franchise player.
Like it's fucking dumb. Bro.
It's dumb as shit.
Didn't they just say that Kawhi wanted like his own house and helicopters from the Clippers owner and shit like that? What is that? Like all this is rubbing palms, bro. Like this is the NBA now. Like, brother, this is not NCAA no more. Like, stop it. Just stop it. It's stupid. It's stupid, bruh. All these players cool each other to begin with, so let's start there.
Yeah.
And they all like if you're a star player on your team and you already cool with other niggas from other teams. First off, you already a representative of your team, technicality or not. LeBron James, he represents any team that he's on. He's the face of any team that he's on. So him meeting with anybody on top. That's technically tampering.
That's technically tampering.
Because a nigga going
the conversation going to happen.
What team? What player going to deny a private dinner with LeBron James? Like if they already cool.
But that, even like it's like first of all, mind y'all fucking business. Who I go to dinner with? You know what I'm saying? Like mind y'all fucking.
Let's be clear on that first.
Next is like y'all don't know what the fuck we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Just because they had dinner. Oh, and now they want out. Nah, nigga. It's just who wouldn't want to play with LeBron? Who ain't trying to get paid out here? But boy, I'm happy with our picks, man. I'm look good, man. Miami looking good. Looking good, Mike. Yes, sir. PJ Tucker. Yes, sir.
We passed y'all, man.
Here we go. Yeah.
Hey, man.
We gotta get busy. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to Mark and AK. Them was able to get Lonzo and DeRozan without giving up Kobe or Lowry, dog. That's fucking crazy, bro. I don't know how he pulled that off, but shout out to my GMs, man, and my president.
He got in his bag.
That was some finessing. We was finessing like I said, hold on, we got DeRozan for fucking Thaddeus Young.
See ya.
And a second round pick.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
In the future first.
That's crazy.
Niggas be really wanting out of teams, like.
But see, once a nigga want off, like it's really
can
not
you
much
do?
you can do.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really not much you can do.
That's crazy.
Like the James Harden deal that showed us that. Like, if a nigga, especially a superstar,
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for Dame time to come.
if he want out, bro,
You gotta go.
It's really not much you can do, bro. You gonna have to take what you can get, or you gonna have to formulate some type of deal. It's gonna have to happen. Like,
Yeah. But I'm happy for Lonzo, man. I ain't gonna lie, he needed to get out of there.
Yeah, man, I think it's a good look, man. It's a good fit.
He needed to
So
get out
Zoe, Zach, DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Vooch,
that's a good fast break.
and the defense look like it could be much better with that lineup there.
there. NBA gonna be
Versus Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, and Bam. I like that matchup.
Duncan's the weak link because that nigga cannot play defense.
Zach LaVine gonna light his ass up. And when I sent you the lineups, you act like I told a lie.
No, I said what did I say? What did I say?
Okay.
I said I.
I mean, because I ain't going Zach LaVine, that's over. Jimmy Butler, DeRozan, that was before the DeRozan deal. Matter of fact,
That was before.
so DeRozan and Jimmy, I get a slight edge to Jimmy,
yeah,
and then Patrick Williams,
But-
PJ Tucker.
we still got Victor though. Don't forget.
Yeah,
Is he,
Victor,
so he's
is he
supposed
gonna
to
be
start
healthy?
over Duncan then.
Fuck yeah.
That's still Zach LaVine
Is he
right
coming?
there.
He's starting the season, or
I don't know. I know he signed a 1 year deal, so I guess we're gonna figure this shit out this year.
We got to give Zach the max. Extend him now, I say. Make it
Makes
cap
sense.
friendly.
It makes sense to do it.
Because we got DeRozan on 3 years, Zone on a 4 year. We got to keep that core together.
I hope that should work for y'all, boy.
And DeRozan, he don't really got to do too much, man. Just keep shooting your mid-range.
I'm just happy at the East moves though. Like normally it's the West. I mean, Lakers did their shit. You know what I'm saying? But it looked good. The West. I mean, the East is going to be fun to watch. Fucking New York New York is back. You know what I'm saying? Like Tatum is holding down Boston. You know what I'm saying?
The Brown's still there too. Jalen's still there. If he gonna be there for the, I got to hold him accountable too. So
Yeah, you right. But I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all doing. That I didn't expect that shit out of y'all
we didn't do nothing
at all. At all. Isaiah Thomas coming back. That's y'all.
I'll take Shooter before I take Isaiah Thomas. That's being real shit. Like, hey, what is Isaiah Thomas gonna do for us? Like,
Drop 63.
This not 2017, 2016 again. Like, we don't need that. Like,
That man love basketball, bro.
Man dropped 58 and like 63.
He, like
back-to-back
his passion for basketball is admirable.
in a
bro.
week.
No, I mean that's cool. Like,
But he ain't gonna drop 65 in the NBA. I mean, let me not say that. I mean, he probably could.
Ain't he had dropped like 50 before with us?
50, something like that. Yeah,
so,
55.
Like, all right, I fuck with
that's a
Isaiah
drooly.
Thomas now, but I just don't feel like I don't feel like, for us in the window we in, we done did that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But y'all ain't doing shit.
we ain't doing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We ain't doing. But bringing Isaiah Thomas back, that's nothing better.
Kimba had to go though.
No, Kimba did have to go.
He had to go.
He had to go.
I don't know what's up with this dude, man. Kimba, bro. He just don't want the fucking ball.
He home now, so he don't got no excuse.
Yeah, you right.
Kawhi resigned.
Yeah.
Which I pretty much predicted. Like,
Fucking bitch.
and he wasn't leaving, man. Oh, he was getting out that to get more money, man.
Fucking
You really thought you had a chance?
Yeah.
The Clippers offered him the most money. And that's the only team that can offer him the most money.
You right. But once he did that, you said we signed Butler. I think what?
3 years, 4? No, 4, 184.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be making 50 at 36.
That's crazy.
I mean, if he's still in shape, that's still a good investment.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Butler. Shout out to Jimmy, bro. He deserved that shit.
A lot of people was like, 50M for a 36-year-old Jimmy.
Hey.
KD re-signed 3 years, 190-something million.
Mm-hmm.
I still look for Kyrie and James to re-sign, but I think James will re-sign first before Kyrie. Kyrie can get a max from the Nets next summer, so he'll probably wait till next summer. But honestly, I see him retiring early.
You think Kyrie about to?
If he resigns, he's retiring 2 years into that deal.
You think so?
Yeah, man. I don't think Kyrie plays up until 35, 36. I don't see it.
I don't see that either. I don't see it either. And there's nothing wrong with that.
James, he's definitely playing until he's 38, 39-ish.
He don't really got no wear and tear on his body, though, so I can see that, too.
Yeah, he's eligible to sign for a 3-year deal. All of them are eligible to re-sign right now. And they won't have no issues. Them getting Patty Mills, huge.
Yeah, Patty Mills.
That's major.
He been handing out them drugs in that last game he was in. They lost, but he been handing out that work.
44.
Handing out that work.
Put Luka on his ass. But niggas was saying Luka was, 17-0, 16-0.
We ain't hear that. We ain't hear that no more.
I mean, but Patty Mills dropped 44 on you, dog. So, I mean, Australia, for the most part, has been tough. They got
Ingles.
The whole shit.
They got Ingles. They had Patty. They had Matisse. Who else they had? Dante Exum. They had a few people on there, on their squad. What you think about the USA winning the gold medal, men and women?
Dominance.
Yeah.
Continuous dominance.
Yeah, I saw the highlights from the girls. Asia Wilson been dumbing.
Yeah, she get busy, man.
Asia Wilson been dumbing.
And we're going to continue to dominate.
That boy done won 7 straight gold medals, bro.
Like, we're not losing. It's going to be a long time before we get another bronze medal up in this bitch.
And nigga KD say, what was wrong with y'all guys, man? This is y'all say all these international players caught up. This all sport, man. What's wrong with y'all?
Bro, let me go ahead and read off some of these tweets, as a matter of fact, bro.
They was getting in their bag on that first Nigeria loss. They was in their bag.
World catching up. Where's that? Where we at, Dre? Okay, let's go. All right, Kendrick Persons. Oh, tweet deleted. Not surprised. I'm glad we don't have to deal with Greg Pop no more after the Olympics. Pop is the greatest coach of all time. I don't know why niggas was talking crazy.
Perkins said this?
Yeah, tweet deleted though. Nick Wright. I don't always root for USA in the Olympics. I'm out on Team USA. Blood is sticking in water. You know who's going to win the gold? My large adult Slovenian son, Luka Doncic. We might have to redo the tears if Luka beats KD. They wanted that so bad.
Redo the tears of...
Yeah. KD is not that guy. He's great when the deck is stacked. Any adversity, he shrivels.
I don't mean to cut you off, Mike. This Luka shit pisses me the fuck off, bro.
But notice he lost and nobody has said anything.
This Luka shit pisses me the fuck off, bro. It pisses me off, bro. Redo the tears?
Redo the tears.
I mean cut you off, bro. Continue on, man.
So, Colin. Oh, and shout out to Colin. Colin, I always give him his props as having the best sports show, but he was off on this one.
He was on that bullshit too?
So my prediction of a silver medal for Team USA hoops actually may have been a bit optimistic. Yeah. Who else we got on here? We got Tim Reynolds. I think it will represent something pretty special because it's the first one we're going to win. Tim from the Nets. Timothy Lowalu Cabarrone from the Brooklyn Nets. He plays for Team France. Jeff Matthews, he has a verified check, so I'm assuming he's a sports reporter. He said, uncoachable superstars bring back the college players. We aren't winning gold anymore with the pros. Last one. No one is surprised. We're not training winners. We're training whiners. So this will be the end results.
Wow. We're training whiners? He said that?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I say a lot of these, I said this before, it's a lot of poor journalism in sports, bruh. I've been saying this for years. It's a lot of poor journalism in sports. Because these niggas can't even stand on what they say. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of deleted tweets. They not even talk about Luka, who they just wanted to put Luka over KD. And now they not even talk about Luka getting 45 dropped on his head. In a metal game now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now they don't even want to talk about him. You know why? Because he's only 23. But no, y'all want to put him over KD. This shit's stupid, bro. This shit's stupid. My only gripe with the USA team is, well, not even the USA team. I felt Zion should have been out there. I feel like Zion should have had his ass out there, honestly.
He need to keep the work going.
That's what I'm saying. He need to stay active. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he should have been there. I mean, I'm not knocking Kevin Love, but I would have wanted to see Zion in place with Kevin Love, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that he didn't even get the invite, but I can also...
I understand it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I understand it because New York, the Pelicans baby him. Like, they really trying to protect him in every shape and form because the nigga's starting to have those injury problems very early.
He been cool this whole season though. Almost averaged 30 points.
Can't be monitoring that. No more monitoring minutes.
Let him. You gotta
let
throw
him
him out
go.
there, bro. Like,
you gotta throw him out there, man. You can't do that shit.
Whatever happens,
happens.
It happens. You know what I'm saying? But this man, y'all
There's
took
restrictions. Like, no, bro.
even with men's restrictions, man, almost averaged 30 fucking points.
Getting busy, dog.
Busy.
Like, it was a time where putting 43, 44 minutes a game was normal.
Right.
Normal, yeah.
T-Mac, Kobe, Jordan.
Now,
like,
granted, now, I'm not going to argue. There
Iverson.
is benefits to, holding back some minutes sometimes. I wouldn't argue that. But this Zion third year, bro, like, we baby him a little bit too much, bro. Like,
Yeah. Let him get out there, get him a fucking medal, man. You know,
like that man should have been in fucking Tokyo, bro. Like,
real.
I hold that's my only indictment on Zion. I got y'all know I'm big on Zion. That's my only. I thought he should have been in the Olympics this year, bro. Like
the fact that they even other Kevin Love's name over the. I mean, look at the fucking numbers that he put up.
You definitely could have picked other players over Kevin Love because that's just how much talent we have in the NBA.
It's
have way too
ridiculous.
much. It's ridiculous talent.
It's
That's why I don't
ridiculous.
be buying this world catching up shit. Like,
we have the best
We have the
players in
best
the world,
players,
bro,
bro.
and it's always been
bro,
like
like
that.
people really was talking crazy. I'm sitting telling them, I'm like, bro, y'all do know we're gonna win gold, right? Now, the game should have been blowouts. I don't care what nobody say. There's no reason why Tatum stepped up at the end of the gold game, the gold medal
Dame
game.
had, like,
he
what,
came off the bench. He had 1 point going into halftime. Unacceptable. Zach LaVine could have definitely had more points, but he stepped up too. But it's like, dog, Middleton, KD, Booker, Tatum,
Drew.
Dame, Zach. Come on, bro. That's six.
That's
Nobody on the you in the world has a better six than that. I'm not hearing no Rudy Gobert.
Period.
None of that shit. Joe Ingles, none of them. I'm not hearing that shit. Evan Fournier, cool. Evan Fournier, Rudy Gobert. No, dog. No.
That's not what we doing. That's not what we doing. That's not what we
Should have been blowouts. That's just my opinion. But I mean, we wasn't never gonna lose them. But I think a lot of people wanted that shit to happen, and they wanted to pay the KD narrative. Look at KD now. Look at him.
I never bought
Braun would have had
that.
that. Like, come on, man. Get off that man. Like, and then even looking at his gold medal games, 2012-16, this year, 29 points. These are all the gold medal games now. So now this man is a 2-time champ, 3-time gold medalist. Like, that's significant, bro. Like, a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah, keep building up that resume, man. For real.
That's why I feel like Zion should have been there.
Yeah,
Like
He'll get one 2024.
Like they call it JaVale McGee. Like big up, but still not Zion. You know what I'm saying?
Pelicans probably put a on that.
And
I don't know.
100%.
Probably could have. They could have probably put an ear to Pop like, hey, man, Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? And Popeye was like, okay, it's not like I don't have a pool to pick from. You know what I'm saying? So looking at 2024, you possibly gonna have Trey, Zion,
Ja.
Ja.
Oh my God, RJ, you got a lot of young niggas.
Even
to pick
still
from.
with Katie Pye, still gonna be
you
there.
still have vets to pick
Vets,
from. Like,
yeah,
like that 2024.
2024 gonna be crazy. Trey gonna be lighting niggas up.
Cause Trey getting in this next Olympics, bro.
Josh about to be fucking. He gonna Vince Carter a nigga out that motherfucker, dog. Easily, dog. That shit gonna be bad, dog.
You know, I always think, what if he had really connected that Kevin Love dunk, bro? Because he got a card, like he got a sports card where he like doing the Kevin Love dunk, but we all know he ain't connect that dunk. Like, would you put that Kevin Love dunk over the Olympic Vince Carter dunk if he got that one?
Yes.
What about you, Mike?
Kevin Love.
The Ja Morant dunk when he almost jumped over Kevin Love?
Crazy. He almost caught that shit for real. Yeah, that would have been going over Vince.
Yeah.
You would have put that over Vince?
Because he's shorter. And the way
he fully extended back. But Vince jumped over a 7-footer now.
Yeah, that's true. But I just think with Josh, it
looked better when he's smaller. Like when he's smaller,
it's something about when that nigga, because every nigga want
and his bounce.
Anytime you see a nigga in a hole, you just scream victim. You know what I mean? And that's
got one.
That's all you see in that setup of that play, bro. If that nigga had landed that shit, dog, that was it for real. But damn, boy, I want to see Kevin Love. I ain't want to see that shit, but I want to see that shit, bro. That shit was gonna get ugly for K Love, bro.
That would have been a crazy
retire moment.
You think so?
Fake an injury, yeah. I'm done for the year. Cause them memes been rolling.
Boy, if Ja hit that dunk, boy, Carolina boys coming, man.
Yeah, man. It's up for real.
But yeah, man.
That's all I got as far as that free agency shit. Like, you know, niggas is just shaping up. You know, Ross is looking lovely, man. Ross is looking lovely.
We'll definitely
see. Bench wise, like
the bench wise, y'all still decent.
Alex Caruso will be coming off. Kobe be coming off.
That's what I'm saying.
We still got Laurie, but I'm thinking we'll do a sign and trade with him because he's restricted. We're gonna get something in return in that deal.
Who else on y'all bench?
Shit, man, we done had so much scrubs, man. Because Garrett Temple is gone now. He was solid off the bench. Thaddeus Young was off the bench. He's gone. So we just gonna have to shape it up as far as some big men. We got some international player that's supposed to be having some promise. And then we drafted a kid in the second round. So I still Lord was telling me that we should get Paul Millsap.
That would be a good addition. A good vet on there. That would be a good. That would be a good sign. That would be a good sign.
I'm ready for us to get rid of our fucking vet. UD need to retire, dog. This nigga going like year 18.
Why he just not in the office? If this is the case, why he just won't go upstairs?
It's ridiculous at this point.
Like, why is he not labeled as a coach? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
why is he taking up a roster spot?
Thank you. That shit's crazy, dog.
He could easily be an assistant coach.
18 years in Miami. 18 years, bro.
Like, is he just trying to stick around till he get to 20 years on, or because you don't play?
He played, got in that fight with the white and got ejected. That's the last time.
Immediately, he got ejected immediately.
That's the last time he's been on the court, and I don't know, happened like a few years. Like, even if it's a blowout, bro, that nigga does not get on the court.
Like, he just suit up just to suit up. He getting free checks, bro. Yeah. Like, he really is.
But back, them Carolina boys also are getting paid. So big up Darius Leonard, man. He got that big contract.
Oh yeah, he 98 or 98.
98.5.
Highest paid at his position.
Inside linebacker in history.
That's what's up. He deserve it. That nigga like that.
Right here. He's from Manning, South Carolina.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he right up the road.
And with the state.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Darius like that.
Happy for that nigga, man.
Yeah, he deserve it.
It's unfortunate y'all taking them hits because y'all definitely got a Super Bowl roster.
We don't need, man. Listen, I don't know. I guess we rocking with Easton.
Man, Eason ain't bad, bro.
I know he's not bad. But
I haven't seen anything, so I can't speak on him.
I saw him in college. You know what I mean?
He got good college. He got good college tape, but a lot of quarterbacks have good college tape. So
It's unfortunate because there's going to be a lot of pressure on him because of y'all roster. Mm-hmm. Y'all roster definitely is built top to bottom.
But if he come out looking like Justin Herbert, y'all in good shape.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on now. That's
true.
a stretch.
It's a stretch, but we
That's
didn't.
a fucking stretch.
Hey, I saw
We didn't know we would. Hold on.
No, Justin Herbert was a top 3 pick.
Yeah, but we see a lot of top 3 picks come out of college and quarterback wise. And
You're right. I wasn't high on Justin Herbert. He had to show me.
That's what he had to show you.
He lived up to the hype. Of
he did. He did.
The top 3 pick.
No,
you. Know
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Jacob Eason was what? Was he drafted?
Yeah, we drafted him.
What round?
I mean,
He was first round.
yeah, it was our first round draft pick. But I mean, you know, it's just where we landed at.
Y'all took a quarterback first round?
No, actually, we got him like second. No, because that was the same draft with getting with Taylor, I believe.
Yeah, they came in together.
Yeah. So this would be year 2 for him. So he got maybe second round, third round, something like that. I ain't mad at it. I mean, ain't shit I can do about it. You know, Carson hurt, but the good thing is he already got the surgery, and fucking.
They say he might be back this season though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's what from last week. You're talking 5 to 12 weeks, and they're saying but the 12 week is only for like linemen, like Nelson. He has the same injury and has the same timeline. So they're saying like as far as bigger people need that 12 week. Healing process. For Wentz, they're talking about more on the tail end of 5 weeks.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's just
Just
sucks.
still you're missing training camp.
And it just sucks because it seemed like Carson can't catch a break, man.
At all.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But that narrative of bringing in Nick Foles went like
don't do that to that man, bro.
That
That's gonna
shit-
fuck with his psyche,
that
bro.
shit spread like a wildfire.
for what? For what?
No, I'm saying he got to suck that shit up. I'm saying Carson Wentz got to suck that shit up. But it's like, why do it? Because you know what it was in Philly. It's just bringing unnecessary shit.
Yeah.
Don't bring that man up under him again, bro.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just leave it alone. Because everywhere it's gonna seem like the Carson. Everywhere I go, this man is up under my nuts.
What
bro.
I think y'all should do. What I think y'all should do. If y'all not gonna start Jacoby, let Eason get us. Don't Eason out
Kobe's
there.
in Miami.
Oh, well, so who was gonna start if y'all don't start Eason?
They brought in what? Hunley?
Oh, so Eason starting there. Don't Eason out there. Let him get his feet wet. Let him learn the ropes. He gonna get tossed around.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen though. You know what I'm saying? Carson get back and adjust from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you seeing 5 weeks, the season 17 weeks now. Y'all got time. You never know. Eason might have y'all above 500. You never know. Like,
Yeah, I'm down for the new face, man. You never know. You just never know. You know what I mean? The guy's not that bad. It's just damn, nigga.
You expecting Carson Wentz to take that first, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? I totally get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta play.
Take what you got.
You gotta play the hand.
Yeah,
you
man.
gotta play your hand. Like,
But that's just one of those things. Like, oh yeah, Malik Hooker went to Dallas. Saw that shit. I was like, damn, bro. That sucks for that nigga.
I know that nigga was supposed to be like a consistent Pro Bowler.
Nigga couldn't stay healthy. Nigga tore his ACL, then he tore his Achilles the following year. Yeah.
see,
Like
Cam,
he had an Ed Reed type trajectory.
When he was on the field, he did his thing. He got a few interceptions, broken passes. He did his thing. But ultimately, we ain't got time.
Ohio State Buckeye.
We don't got time to baby these niggas anymore, man. You got to show up or you don't.
shout out to Megatron and the Edge for getting in the hall.
Yes, sir. Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning got in the hall, yeah.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning in the
Charles
hall.
Woodson.
Tom
Yeah.
Brady said he was making sure that he went to see Peyton put his jacket on just so you don't got to worry about him no more. You never know what guys like him. So,
Shout out my dog Woodson, man. That's one of my
Shout
favorite
out Woodson.
players, man, all time.
So this I like this Hall of Fame class, man.
Yeah,
I
no.
like this one, man.
Definitely
I
hit
think
home
Isaac
for all
in
of
there
us.
too.
Yeah, Isaac got in. No, Isaac did get in. Isaac got in. So
Tory
a lot-
Holt should be soon.
a lot of real ones got their jacket, man.
If Tory's not already in, I don't think so, but he should be there in there soon.
Everybody was talking about Adrian James' acceptance speech. He got a dope speech.
Yeah.
You know, just saying, you know, when he came in, people labeled him like as a thug and whatnot. He never really was in jail, never had no problems or whatever. And you know, he
Shit.
Tory already in?
Nah, Troy is in. So the classes
Troy, my bad.
is Steve Atwater, Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchison, Edrin James, Troy Polamalu. Coaches was Bill Cowher, Jimmy Johnson, and contributors,
Bill
Paul
Cowher
Tyler.
just getting in?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought Bill been in there. But yeah, Edrin, I like Edrin James' speech and all that. Like he was, you know, talking this shit. You know, basically saying not to judge a book by its cover, which we've been saying for the longest. You know what I'm saying?
And he still look like a nigga.
Still who he is, when he came in.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? They said I couldn't get in because I had dreads and gold.
Oh no, my apologies. That was class of 2020.
Megatron in there.
Yeah, Megatron is in there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I guess they didn't get to do it last year.
They probably combined it.
We probably combined the class. John Lynch got in.
Shout out to John Lynch.
John Lynch got in. I don't want to leave off.
I thought I saw something about Polamalu, but yeah, it was the 2020.
Yeah, so it was Woodson, Calvin, John, and Harold Carmichael. I think they'll be they got it. So they did combine some of the classes.
When is my dog T.O. getting in, man?
He got in already. He got in last year.
He got in last year.
Remember, he didn't do his at the thing. He did it at his college.
See, that's what threw me off. That's what
because he wasn't fucking with them for making him wait for so long.
I fuck with that though. I fuck with that. But
and it was the perfect era for this shit, fucking virtual everything. So
damn, Isaac Bruce is old, bruh.
How old Isaac is?
Isaac like 45, 46. That's crazy, bro. I'm watching these niggas in they like prime, man. That's wild.
Peyton got in there. Shout out to Peyton, man.
Yeah, man. Happy for that.
Tom Brady funny though.
He funny as hell.
Nah, he 48.
Who?
Isaac Bruce.
Isaac. Damn.
Yeah, make cancer shit. We probably be 35 soon. Here, so it makes sense. That's crazy, dog. Now that's how y'all feel about Toronto's talking about they're gonna retire Lowry's jersey. It'll be the first jersey that they retire. The number 7.
It deserved.
It
deserved.
Got the ring. Probably one of the longest tenure. Was he there longer than Bosch?
Yeah.
Bosch was there 7 years.
He's a Raptors great.
Yeah, you got to. And he got the ring.
Even before Vince Carter's jersey being retired? Y'all don't think that's deserving?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It is. I don't know why they haven't retired that man's jersey yet. Like, honestly.
Unless they just have a thing of retiring jersey. I don't know.
This would be the first one.
That's what I'm saying.
Lowry. I'll probably throw DeRozan in there.
You wouldn't put Bosch in there?
Yeah. I'll put him in there.
So that's 4 jerseys they should have retired.
They done had some players come through there.
Yeah, they done had people come through there. They ain't like, They should have more jerseys retired. Like,
I feel that too.
The Bulls ain't gonna have another one for years.
Yeah. They gonna have to go fucking stupid.
Who the last jersey retired? What, Pippen and Jordan?
Pippen and Jordan.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Pippen 03.
You remember I asked you, I said, why is it that niggas don't want to go to the Bulls? Like, who the fuck wouldn't want to go chase those fucking, those records and beat that shit?
It's not so. I think a lot of front office had to do with it because C-Mac didn't even want to come to us when they was trying to pitch to him in like '99. He went to Orlando. So this man went to Orlando over Chicago.
He was supposed to go to y'all.
We pitched him to him, but he chose Orlando. So
it's crazy.
Yeah, I would have loved to see.
Well, that shit would have been crazy.
It was. I think what was T-Mac saying? He was supposed to team up with 2 other people, man. Damn, what? I'm about to be mad at myself because I was like, damn, that would have been a deadly team. I have to look that shit back up, man.
To think about that nigga career in Orlando, but happening that shit in a Bulls jersey would have been crazy. Like, that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
And then he probably would have never went to the Rockets.
He wouldn't have had to.
Yeah. He wouldn't have had to go to the Rockets at all. I mean, he got to play with Yao. Y'all was a funny fucking.
Derrick Rose would have been the next one.
Yeah.
He would have been the next one to get his jersey retired. For sure. For sure.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
But, you know, careers cut short. You know what happens.
Cut ties.
Yeah, man.
Man from Chicago. Yeah, he definitely, that shit was going on.
I thought we should have bought him back,
That's
man.
what I'm
Do you
saying.
think Derrick Rose getting the Hall of Fame?
No.
I think we already talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll be the first. He'll be the only MVP,
MVP
to
not-
never be in the Hall of Fame. All the MVP winners are Hall of Famers.
Unless the Knicks have a hell of a year this year. I mean, hell of a
Nah,
year.
that still wouldn't be enough because
Hell of a year, like championship.
that
Yeah.
gap is big, man. He would if he
Man's
was get a
with-
ring,
Man's-
maybe.
Yes, what I'm saying. He will have to get a ring to get in. I mean, his catalog speaks for itself. The nigga's nice, man. It's just the fucking
Yeah, but he
injuries.
only got a 3-time All-Star appearance
Oh, you know,
and an MVP.
you gotta start that campaign for your boy, man. That's all it's about. It's about the fan votes. You get niggas in.
Not for Hall of Fame.
No, not for. I'm talking about fucking all stars. I think you got time, you know.
Oh, them boy love D Rose in New York.
Yeah,
now.
he was getting the votes last year.
He was
Now
getting the votes.
He
get
just
the
didn't get
votes.
enough.
He didn't get enough. Them boy love that nigga up there. They love him. You know him and Thib, they got their relationship. So
Dibs love that man, bro. Facts. So we got anything else, man? Why are women upset when you unfriend them? When you shoot your shot, when you deny shoot the shot? Like, ladies, y'all gotta get over that.
ego
man.
syndrome, man. It's ego
Niggas
syndrome.
is not here. Niggas is not here to boost your ego, bro.
Hey,
If-
listen.
if I shoot my shot and you don't reply,
That's cool. Just
I'm
respect-
not gonna interact with you and be
I-
friends with you on the TL. We're
I
not
respected
doing
the
that.
curve. I respected the curve enough to unfollow you.
And not say anything about it.
Dog, that shit had me.
You want niggas to respect the curve on your terms.
Word.
Yeah, no, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You igga nigga dart. Cool.
I feel like you getting sunned at that point when you do that. Like she ignore you, but then y'all still interact on the TLB friends. Ha 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 ha. Like no, I don't want to be your friend.
shit funny, bitch. You shit funny, bitch. You know I was here. You know why I was here.
And that's like asking for another shot to be shot. Like,
Word,
you're gonna say
like,
something.
so
that-
now
Hold on. But if I stay and play the friend role and still try to get it, I'm weird.
I'm a weird nigga.
I'm weird though.
But see,
You know
it's
what I'm
a lot of niggas who do that shit though.
Word. And we
It's
don't
a-
spoke down on
It's a
niggas
lot
like
of niggas
that.
who do that shit. So now you gonna curve me. You still expect me to follow you. Still expect me to interact with you while you talk about other niggas folding your ass. Cause let's be real, y'all talk about everything on Twitter.
But then they get mad when they guy friends want to fuck them. But you put them boy in the friend zone.
Okay.
that nigga
That nigga didn't want to be your friend from the
That
jump.
nigga feelings of wanting to fuck you never went nowhere.
It's never going nowhere.
He played his role.
That's why I say niggas who purposely stay around after getting curved, they weird niggas and they know what they doing. Like they know what they doing.
So when you going through those problems with your nigga, and then you call this man, well, yeah, you know, I told you not to fuck with that nigga.
I would never do you like
I
that.
would've
Matter of fact, let's go out somewhere. Let's
Yeah,
get our mind off that.
Let's get. Woo! Don't speak of that shit now. No cap. That's how them boys.
That's
be,
how the
bro.
fuck they be. They just waiting. They waiting to strike.
Waiting. Nasty boy. Hey,
So
bro,
now you want me to accept that so I can be one of them niggas. It's all for your ego. It's all for your ego. It's all for your ego.
no cap. That shit funny though. But Mike had me fucking tripping when he posted.
She
that
tripping, bro. She out of fucking mind, bro. Like, what do you think this
And
is?
she dead ass. She dead ass
Yeah,
serious
she's
too.
dead ass.
She dead ass serious. A lot of them think like
You're not
that.
here to keep your follower count up and stroke your ego.
Yeah, I'm not. No,
No.
you lost that follower, and you lucky I ain't petty enough to take my likes back.
Yeah, I ain't gonna take the likes back. I just simply unfollow.
You lucky,
it.
you lucky I ain't in that type of petty bag.
Bro, women to do the same thing if a nigga
We don't talk about it though.
we don't say shit.
don't talk
It's
about
a lot
it,
of
though.
shit we gotta wear, man. That's another thing. A lot of shit we gotta wear, bro, that we
Hey,
don't
man.
speak on.
Hey, man,
that
men-
we don't speak on,
men-
bro.
men-
Me and
men-
Mo just talked about this shit this week. Like, it's a lot of shit that we gotta wear that we don't speak on, bro. We let a lot of shit slide.
Under the
bro.
guise of being a man, we can't talk about a lot of
Word.
shit. We just can't. Because now we looked at it as less of why you want to be like us. No, it's not about being
Like,
we have feelings too.
Cooley had a tweet yesterday that a girl tried to say, "Oh, the reason why men stay friends long because we don't hold we don't hold each other accountable Stop speaking on shit that you don't
You
know
don't
about.
even know what you're talking about.
That's not true at all. Difference between us and y'all, when y'all try to hold each other accountable, y'all fall out.
No cap, and this should be.
We
bad.
don't fall out holding each other
No,
accountable.
they fall out because they weren't real friends to begin with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And now shit done built up over time. You didn't know about it.
Yeah. See, like
stop speaking on guys on men's relationships.
Men's friendship are way more genuine than a woman's friendship.
That's
bro.
100% fact.
Like
I'll stand on that.
Nigga said this. He said this off top. You say, bro, if y'all such friends, why y'all always have different friends at y'all birthday dinner every year? Ooh. Okay. Ooh.
hey, that's tough, but that's no cap though.
Or somebody missing.
Yeah.
Why is she missing?
Why she ain't in Tulum?
Okay. You see, you now.
No, but that's real shit though. Like our friendships are way more genuine, bro.
You see, Drew. You see, Drew. Now,
Hey, most of the time, their friendships are built up over them disliking another person.
yeah. They think the whole we both got the same enemy, so we can be, that don't know. Because
Why you still talking to her?
Oh no.
They fall out over petty shit.
No,
Men
for
don't really
real,
fall
though.
out over shit like that.
I feel like for most men, man, you get like if somebody do you wrong, you got two options. You can either take the high road, walk away, and it's, hey man, you over there, I'm over here, or I'm gonna have to beat your ass. Give me two options. You know what I'm saying? Women don't do that. They go through the whole petty thing.
Still hang around them, still be around them, still in their lives, but want to come home and talk to you about it, and you just be like, bro, like,
leave it alone. Walk away.
leave this shit alone. Like, leave it alone. And then when you tell them that, oh, you picking sides. What? I'm listening to what you're saying, and based off the data that you're presenting me with, it sounds like you just need to X them out. Like, just go about your way.
Yeah. And that's, sometimes it's just a conversation that's needed to be had, like between two adults. But sometimes it's just the ego. Again, stroking egos, man.
This nigga say, why is he not in Tulum?
Shit be like that, man. Oh my god. You got anything else, man, if we get up out of here? Well, that's it, man. We can end it on that note right there.
Oh my god.
Why is she not in Tulum?
Hey man. If you hear anything on this song that gets you in your feels, you always feel a type of way. Always remember, man.
Just a message.
We out.